Does DeFi have a chance to make it in 2022, or is it all just going to come crumbling down? That's what we're going to talk about today. Hey, folks, welcome to Beach Office 365. Figure I'd shoot something actually with my desk behind me out there. Well, it's kind of cloudy. You can see the beach out there. All right. Anyway, folks, just wanted to kind of share some thoughts with you guys. I think that if you're like me, I'm someone that I only got into, I would say prior to November, the only DeFi really that I had done is, staking Bitcoin and Ethereum, and I use like platforms like Nexo and, I borrow money against it. And I thought that was great. But other than that, I primarily traded a lot of the Metaverse tokens. So I was doing that all through the summer, and I even got into the Shiba Inu. I made lots of money off that, but mostly just trading, do bot trading, stuff like that. And then November, everything came crumbling down, and Bitcoin tanked. A lot of the trades that I was in, I took some pretty big hits. I got out of some, broke even on others. You know how it goes, and hadn't really heard of anything like DeFi, other than what I was already doing, which was just kind of the staking stuff, right? And then somehow I came across Strong Block, right? And this was probably end of November, and I was looking at Strong, and then I heard about Drip, and and I kind of was like, what is this? This seems interesting, So I think that I'm not very different from a lot of people out there. I think a lot of us started hearing about it for the first time late last year, maybe even early this year. Well, here are my thoughts in terms of the future. I think we haven't seen anything yet. All right. I think that there is a whole wave of people that are gonna start hearing about DeFi and some of this degenerative red light district late stuff. You wouldn't, people are going to start hearing about this. All right. Just like we did. Right. So when you look at Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and, there's a very small percentage of the population that are actually doing crypto. I know for us, we think everybody is. We think a lot of people are because there's, we're on Twitter, we're on YouTube, we're looking at stuff. But, the truth is not a whole lot of people are into it. Just like on the last video I said, trying to be out in like a family gathering or out with my girlfriend and some of her friends, and I want to talk about crypto, and everyone looks at me like I'm an alien, right? So a lot of people haven't even gotten into the big stuff like the Bitcoins, Ethereum, right? They're still kind of clueless about that. Well, they're going to eventually get into that. That is going to happen, right? And then there's going to be this whole wave of people, just like how we were, that after a little while being in there, they're going to see what the other things are. Right, where they're going to learn about other projects. They're going to learn about just staking their Ethereum, right? They're going to learn about 8% APY, right? They're going to learn about borrowing money against it, right? And then that 8% APY, then maybe they even hear about the Anchor protocol, which is like 19% AP. You see how it's going to, this is my thought. I think that we could see a tidal wave, right? And something like Drip, by the way, which you guys all know that I'm super bullish about, they're already, and I think I'm seeing this in other platforms as well. I think Sphere, maybe Cubo, but Drip especially, they're going to change their whole UI. They want it to look like the Charles Schwab of crypto, right? That is the next thing, right? So it's not just going to be, for us that, like I love the interface of Drip, with the Aqua stuff, but people are going to start making it look super professional, super like it's built with finance background. When really it's, engineers, developers, that write code and know how to do all kinds of crazy stuff. And not to say that they don't have finance background, but I'm just saying it's, a little bit different. So I'm super excited. I'm excited. I think that, there's definitely going to be a lot of projects that do fall and crumble, and that's just how it goes. Diversify a little bit, right? Just know that well, first of all, this is not financial advice. I always forget to say that. You guys got to help me remember that. I try and put it in the description, but I don't know. At some point, YouTube's going to say something. This is not financial advice. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. All right, don't take any advice from anybody on YouTube. Okay, but I diversify. right? I don't go crazy, but you know, because I'm big in on a few things, but I diversify, and I know that I can't really put money in that I'm not afraid to lose, right? But I was messaging with someone just recently who left a comment on the channel. You know, basically we were saying, you know, like, I don't mind, I can stomach a loss, all right? I can take a loss. But what I don't think I can take is sitting on the sidelines and watching this thing blow up, right? I don't think I can handle that, right? So I'd rather take a loss and I'm responsible. I'm not, you know, putting rent money on this, right? I got a whole risk for, I still invest in Bitcoin. I mean, I'm still, you know, Bitcoin all day long. And that's a whole other discussion video. But you know, I got my little risk portfolio, and I'm pretty heavy in it. I'll be honest. I'm such a degenerate. But yeah, you know, I love this stuff. I will be probably getting back into metaverse stuff, and some of those coins. I do like going big on those, but obviously when Bitcoin's been just awful, you know, everything was just so flat or down. So anyway, love to hear what you guys think about DeFi, the future, what the rest of 2022 is going to be like. And you're probably, actually, I don't know if I, just click the like button if you like this. If you made it this far, please click the like button and please subscribe. I'd love to hear from you. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.